Hey. Hey, what's up? I know. I took a break. A much needed one. Hey, thanks. I'm not going out. I actually have to work at 8 in the morning. So, hey guys. I have to work at 8 a.m. So I probably won't be on here long. But I've had a lot of people hopping in my DMs like, where are you? Oh, 7, girl. That hurts even more. I understand. I have been taking some much needed me time. Especially there was like a lot going on planetary that I wanted to take advantage of. So I've been working a lot, making a lot of money, which is good. And when I'm free, I've actually been going out more. So, oh, thank you. I've been going out a little bit more, like getting my networks back. I just recently went to the Jadena concert, and due to my networks, got free tickets, got backstage. So just trying to get back into the entertainment world like I used to be. I still have been doing privates, but yeah, that's been pretty much it. But I've had people hopping in my DMs asking about me getting on here for like 10 minutes and stuff like that. So I was like, let me get on today. Oh. So obviously I'm still doing the $10 for 10 minutes, but because I've been gone for so long, and I want to give people the opportunity to be able to get a full reading that I haven't been able to get that yet. If you book a 30-minute before this live is over, it's $20, which is normally $45 for 30 minutes. And if you book by tomorrow, it'll be $25. For first-time people, like to ever book a full reading, if you obviously anytime there's always a discount for first-time readers, so the hour will be $50 instead of $60. So just letting y'all know, throwing some affordable prices out there for 2 days. I feel bad. I've been really, really gone. So how have you guys been? I'm trying to stay on long enough to catch all the people that wanted those 10 minutes, and I may do a couple of free questions, but I just want to reciprocate to those people. Good. That's good. You guys have been good. It's $10 for the 10 minutes, but like I said, a 30-minute reading with me, if you book before this live is over, is going to be $20. And then book by tomorrow, $25. So just some things you can take advantage of. But the 10-minute, you could definitely do that per use. I haven't been on live, Angelino, in probably like a month, maybe a little bit over a month. So you haven't missed anything. You can send it to Cash App. You absolutely can. Hey, Kiara, what's up? This is my fashion. Boom. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold now too, y'all. So if I sound a little smoky, that's why. I know, I've been taking a break. I mean, not really a break because I've been working, but I've been taking a break from doing lives. Oh, Lord, what do you want me to get into? Sometimes that 10 minutes just ain't enough. Girly, what you got going on in your life? Yeah, breaks are very important. I also had to like figure out my boundaries when it came to this. Like, I definitely probably won't be doing lives as often because it's really tiring. And I feel like a lot of people are kind of doing repetitive questions or, are always coming in here just because it's free. It's just easy to, just ask whatever. But I feel like with readings, time should, accumulate up in between time. I get a reading once every 3 months now. So, and I do like, for this reader, she does spreads. So like for $50, she does 2-card spread and $20 for each additional. So I go and I do readings with her, and she's really helped me out. I detached from things I needed to detach from, got toxicity out of my life. So I'm feeling much, much better now. What's up? That's good. That's awesome. I'm telling you, that was why I was gone for so long. That was a really, really, really important time. So just one question. Okay. So I think if you're doing the work now, you won't have to worry about it in 2020. And that's the goal, right? Oh, speaking of, I've been doing eye makeup lately, which was like so out of the norm for me. And I'm actually getting really good at it. And I started doing my own nails, like legit sculpting, shaping. I know it's a little hard to see in the camera, but they're like marbled, rose gold. So got a little fun finger in this one. So yeah, I've been taking up a lot of new activities, doing many more things. I feel like it's a time to explore and enjoy yourself in all different facets of yourself. Yeah, exactly. It takes me so long to do these too. But anyways, yeah, no, boundaries are really important. And that's another reason why I get off here, because I felt like obviously you guys can go to any reader and get like free reads on YouTube, whatever. But for me, I was like, let me back off. I think people need a break. Like, we shouldn't be asking the same questions every week or continual questions every week, because there's not going to be much of an energetic change at all. Like, I completely detox myself from readings in general, besides the occasional privates that I do. But I was not having it. I wasn't watching generals. I wasn't doing anything like that. So I'm just saying, y'all, it's good to detox. Yeah, it's really important. That's why I'm like, free questions are great, but they're not in depth. And when you go to different people, you're just not getting the full story. You're getting like little snippets. It's not a full spread. It's not anything like that. So like, even some of the information, I'm just going to say this as a reader myself, could not be the right information we should be giving you, because we literally only pulled a certain amount of cards to get the information. So definitely save your money up, find a reader you trust, and invest in them, because it's an energy trade. It's very exhausting. It's almost like you guys working and not getting paid for it, right? But getting a full read from them, it's an equal energy exchange. And the information you get could save you so much. Like, my reader, she always helps me. Like, financially, she saved me so much money. And, it was worth the $50. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm glad you trust me. That's awesome. 50 is not even that bad. I've gotten a reading from Happy Twins 1111. And that reading cost me like $150. Stupid. Just stupid. Anyways. It was a good reading. Like, she was on point. She was more spiritually based, but yeah, it was on point. But I will probably never do that again. I don't know why I did that in the first place. Desperate for answers. I'm hoping Sammy pops in here before I get off. Mm. Yeah, absolutely. Jacob, you wanted to do the 10-minute, right? Because I'm not even really sure how many free questions I'm doing tonight, y'all, for if I'm even doing them. I came on here because a lot of people were messaging me about the 10 minutes, so I just wanted to make sure I serviced them. I really got to pull back on the free questions. And it's not like I have an issue with doing free questions. I love them, but I just don't think it's healthy, y'all. Like, it's starting to, because I just know that I used to hop and get, free questions and all that, and the information was never what I needed it to be. So I might do a few free questions tonight, but I'm really just on here really quickly just to get the people that have been messaging me. And I definitely plan to get back on next week when I have a lot more free time to do some free questions, but just tonight might not be the night, y'all. Oh, I understand. Well, now I feel like I got to give you a question. Ask me a question. Throw a question in here. Because I know you were intent on getting a 10-minute. Angelina, I'm so glad. Probably going to get off of here at 10, guys. So I guess I might as well answer some questions. There's not that many of you guys in here right now. Jacob, what's your question? I'm like contradicting myself already. Are you going to drop your question? What's going on? Okay. How does Denzel feel about you after you guys went out together? Okay, I'm so tired. I worked all day today, y'all. So if I seem a little low energy, that's why. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen. Oh, child. Yeah, I have. I absolutely have. That literally, I'm always telling people to choose happiness, and I'm not doing it. So I started doing it. Shit. How does Denzel feel about you after we hung out? Oh my gosh. Okay. So what I'm getting from this, and just from the first 3 cards that I pulled, I'm going to pull some more, but we got the 6 of Pentacles here in the headspace. So very logical. I think he's looking at you as someone who would be a smart decision as a partner. And I say that because he sees that you would be reciprocal. Like this would be an equal exchange type of relationship if you guys were to head in that direction. But in the heart space, I see the Knight of Wands reverse, meaning it's a little slow on the, like he's not wanting to rush into anything. Kind of wants to evaluate things and understand things from a better perspective than just emotional, like passion, wanting to rush into things, right? And then we have the Three of Pentacles in the action space. Three of Pentacles is kind of like being a team player, not exactly taking the lead. So that could be another thing, but it's also wanting to build like a foundation, like a good foundation in general, but also a good friendship. So maybe he wants to make sure, yeah, no wine at night. Maybe he wants to make sure, you know, that you guys are as compatible as he thinks logically you guys are. And I think maybe he also just wants to evaluate this situation more, take it slow, kind of have romantic feelings, but also play more of the friend situation out first, just to make sure. So I don't know if this resonates with you. I'm going to pull some clarifiers and then we'll go from there. Can we clarify the Six of Pentacles? Okay. So logically, he sees that this will be an equal exchange, but he also has some burdens he has to release first. He may not feel like he has much to offer right now. So interesting. Maybe he feels like you have more offer to the situation than he does right now. And that's why he's in this Nine of Pentacles, like single energy, because he's trying to work on his successes, his luxuries, getting his career and stuff together. But I think that's just his worries, like beneath the surface of him seeing that you guys would have a really good equal exchange or relationship. So he still thinks it's a good idea. He just has some worries in the back of his mind. Gotcha. Can we clarify the Knight of Wands reverse? Maybe that's the burdens he's releasing, trying to get over that past relationship. Can we clarify the Knight of Wands reverse? Not the whole deck. Not the whole deck. Yeah, because he's on the defense. Protect what you created. So, Knight of Pentacles moving slowly. Yep, I'm literally defining it. The Knight of Wands reverse, the Knight of Pentacles moves slowly because he does have a wall up for sure. Can we clarify the Three of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I think he's playing it safe and doing the friend vibe first because he doesn't want the possibility of being abandoned. You said he got cheated on, so that's essentially being abandoned by somebody or at least betrayed. So he doesn't want that to happen. He's got to change. We got this 5 here, the Unity card. He's got to change his viewpoint, his perspective, and continue to work on healing. 5 is right before 6, which is 6 is healing and reconciliation and things of that nature. So he's getting there. He's just not fully there yet. I hope that helps. Hello. That makes sense. That makes sense why he's got this burden of not feeling he has much to offer. Not many luxuries to give. There isn't a list. I'm really not doing that many free questions tonight. I'm really just catching up with people because I haven't been here in over a month. And a lot of people were messaging me about 10 minutes. So I'm on here chilling, seeing if any of those people catch me tonight. I'm probably going to be on again in a couple of days where I will do some free questions. That just wasn't my plan tonight. I'm trying to make this a quick live. But if I feel drawn to give out some answers to questions, I definitely will. You're welcome. It's so quiet. Oh, I've been blowing up my DMs and it's so quiet tonight. I think I caught everybody on a off night. Probably probably should have also posted on my story. That would have been smart. That's not a boomerang. Hello. Let's see. Gotta add this link to my bio. My Instagram is the same as my Cash App, but with an underscore. Let me type that. I'm not really answering free questions tonight, love. If I feel drawn, I definitely will tell somebody, you know. But right tonight, I'm just on here, catch up with everybody, and do the $10 10 minutes for the people who are messaging me for them. Let's see. I've been good. How have you been? I've been great, actually. Freaking fantastic, I'm telling you. Take time out for yourselves, guys. Create your boundaries. Hi, Phantom. What's up? What is up? Yeah, I figured you guys would be getting on here later. Oh, I gotta work so early. I have to like at least be off of here by 10. No, it's super important. Ooh, day off, self-care day. Super, super important. You know, you guys, I always am asking. It definitely is. It seriously, y'all. I'm telling you, take time out for yourself. Most important thing. You learn so much about yourself, and you create those boundaries for yourself, which a lot of us lack. A lot of us lack boundaries, and you have to create them. You know, absolutely. And you'll learn to create them when you learn how to treat yourself well, and you take that time to figure out what is treating yourself well. You know. Oh yeah, this link. Yeah, this link. Ooh, okay. So, you know, I'm always in here like answering like tarot questions. But I really want to ask, yeah, I heard about what's going on in Atlanta. I actually went to Clark, Atlanta, so hearing about that girl, that's super sad. Like, that breaks my heart. Or are you talking about Trump? I mean, we can talk about one of the many things that's going on today. But if you guys have any like just random questions about spirituality in general, I'm always like trying to answer those while also doing a reading for people, which is super hard. So drop some of those because I would love to answer those now. Yeah, no, it was super sad. How did my journey start? Okay, so I've always been an intuitive, but just not like as aware of it as I should have been. Like I knew there was weird shit. Like I saw, I've been seeing angel shadows since I was a kid. Have a knowing of the presence of spirit. Realizing now that it's actually communication the way that it happens with me. I don't know, that's a whole other subject. But I didn't really fully know. I didn't realize when I was an empath until college. But I knew there was, by the time I was 17, I think it got a little bit more intense. I went to Mississippi. Actually, this is a really funny story. Well, it's not funny. It's an interesting story. Went to Mississippi with my ex-boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time. And his family's from Mississippi. They have like this little town that's 45 minutes outside of Jacksonville. It's literally all of them. And I went to his grandmother's house, his great-grandmother. She was super, super, super. You said, oops, this. My soon-to-be man coming over. Oh, I can't. All right, bye. Have a good night. So I went to Mississippi, went into the house, and I had to use the restroom. And I like walked down the hallway, and it was like it's if you were walking down the hallway, it literally is a bathroom at the end of the hallway, like smack dab. You're staring at it, and then there's rooms on the side. So it was a dark hallway. Hey, Jack Cat, and I was walking down it, and at the end towards the left, there was a room with all the kids in it, and I thought I had like walked in there by the TV, and then I could not breathe. Like I could not breathe at all. I walked out of the room and like I had tears going down my face because I really felt like I was being suffocated. Hey, what's up? And he was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?" He's like, why are you crying? And he was like, "Well, that was so intense." And I was like, "I literally just walked in the room by the TV real quick." He's like, "No, you put one foot in the door and step back." I found out later that night by his family, who are also a very intuitive family, his uncle died of AIDS in that room. So that was like a big like ding, something super intense. Okay, Angelino, good night. Thank you and good luck to you, love. Good night. Yeah, so that was like intense, but I really didn't start honing in on it and practicing it and implementing it into my life until like 3 or 4 years ago, and then came out of the closet about it about a year ago. So yeah. Being an empath is not horrible. It's not horrible. It's bittersweet, but it's only bittersweet until you learn how to control it. Hey, Rob, nice to meet you. It is only bittersweet until you learn how to control it. Once you learn how to control your empathic abilities, protect your aura, block them out, then it won't be as intense. And it always is really intense when you're around people whose energy you're not used to. Sammy, hey. So don't think of being an empath as bad, because it helps you relate to people, it helps you understand people. It has been a minute. Yes, I'm part Jamaican. Part. I am 9 ethnicities and 4 races. So, but yes, my great grandfather was Chinese Jamaican. And doing well, Sammy. How are you doing? Maria, I'm not answering free questions tonight, love. You definitely can get a question for $2 if you'd like, but I'm not answering free questions tonight. I'll be doing that in a couple of days. I just wanted to catch up with everybody. A lot of people were reaching out to me and wanted 10 minutes, so that's what I'm here for. I have to work early in the morning, so this is a really short live. I can tell by hair. Well, this is a ponytail, but yeah, my natural hair is really similar to the texture. Yeah, I got a lot of them. Gotta slick them down. Definitely when you do a ponytail like this, for sure. But do you guys have any more spiritual questions? I was telling everybody who's joining now, I was saying like I can never answer them when I'm like pulling for people. So it's nice. Oh, thanks, Rob. It's nice that today I could kind of just chit chat with you guys and relax and like answer some of those questions. Because I always feel like we have real super good conversations when I'm like can't pay attention to them. It's nice to see you too, Sammy. I missed you. I was actually thinking about you. I keep forgetting that we have this Discord. We could always talk in the Discord. So you're going to think this is so strange, but this is how I learned how to create a block between energies. I just have to be cognizant of it when I'm out in places to make sure that I'm doing it. But literally watch TV. I shit you not. Watch TV. Go watch. Hey, Shersha. Watch someone being like embarrassed on TV, or like a horror or something like that, or like a sad drama. sad dramas really is how I started. Like anything sad, anytime I watch TV, they cry. As an empath, you're more than likely going to want to cry too. The second you feel that, imagine a white line or like a white aura around your body, blocking from any other energetic influences, right? Instantly, my eyes would like dry up. So that's kind of how I practiced, and I kept doing it. That white light, imagining that white light around my body, has literally been the key to keeping me from being drained. Mind you, you can't avoid it always. Like you're gonna get drained to some extent, but it definitely helps for sure, for sure. Yeah, definitely. The most difficult part for me is it's pretty draining. It's pretty draining in general, even when I do my readings. And like, y'all, this is why readers charge for this. Because if it didn't do this to a reader, they would just be helping everybody because it wouldn't take energy from them. I literally, even when I do lives, the next morning I feel like I got hit by a truck. Like I'm so exhausted. It takes so much energy. So you have to imagine energy from a private, yeah, like you're it could be a lot. But energy when you're doing a live and you're answering multiple questions, you're soaking up multiple people's energies plus the person that they're usually typically asking about too. Like it takes a lot. And that's why you see a lot of people like Mystic Moon and all that. They don't really do free lives because they would just be like dead all the time. Yeah, no, it's intense. And I know like not getting a free question lives aren't as interesting to people because you're not benefiting in some way, but I have to create boundaries for myself now. I can't be doing that because it's just taking so much energy for me to do it all the time. Do I want to do it once in a while? Absolutely. That's what I started my channel for. But I have to, like I said, create those boundaries. I had to create those boundaries and figure that out. I have families and friends just randomly hitting me up to answer questions. So, oh, yay. Yeah, so I'm really learning a lot about myself and how I want to navigate, especially utilizing my spirituality. I'm glad because honestly, my thing is not to just pull cards like that. Y'all, it becomes a job. It's not fun all the time. Like nobody just wants to sit on here and not be a part of the conversation, and not really be able to connect because I'm just focused on answering your question and then you leaving the chat once your question is gone. So yeah. My multimedia plans. I'm figuring it out. I took a break and just really focused on fashion again. And I actually recently, like yesterday, had my 3-month reading. And she gives you like 3 months present and then 3 months in the future. So she told me that I either am fully focused on it when it comes to the spirituality stuff, or I'm like not. And I have to find a common ground, a balance. It's just because it can be draining. So sometimes I just want to hermit and take a break from it. But I have to figure out a good balance. So I'm still working on that. Yeah, I feel that, Rob. Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like everybody should look at it like that way. YouTube, the lives are originally for people to connect, get to know each other, have conversations. Very similar minds coming together, right? And bridging the gap through the internet. But I feel like a lot of times now when it comes to like the tarot community, it's just because people want to come and get a free question. So yes, they can see you. They absolutely can see you. You eating ice cream?
Yeah.
Anyways, the tarot decks that I use. One of them is Postcards from Spirit. I have the Illuminated Tarot deck that's upstairs. Mystic Mondays. The Wild Unknown Tarot. We got Divinia Tarot deck. I also have the angel tarot cards, the tattoo tarot deck. I love decks. What helps with that balance? I mean, to be honest, I'm still figuring out that balance. My favorite deck, probably my angel tarot cards. I also have the fairy deck and then the original tarot. But I think my angel tarot cards and then probably my fairy tarot cards. Your intuition, the same as like, how do you know if you're talking to a good person or a bad person? A person is just like when you realize if you're talking to a good person or a bad person, it's not because of their physical self, it's because of the soul inside of them. And a spirit is just a soul without a body, right? So yeah, it is big. So your intuition, that's the most important thing. We tend to lead with ego. We think through fear conditioned things. It's all about mind and thoughts. And it's not the feeling that we get in our gut. That's literally like our walkie-talkie to the spiritual world. It's like your spirit guide is being like, no, hold up. Not the person you need to be around. Okay, yeah, you can proceed. So that's why meditation is super important, because you learn how to quiet your mind. And when you learn how to quiet your mind, that's when you learn how to turn it off and listen to your intuition. Oh, I don't do Ouija boards. I don't think Ouija boards are a good idea either, to be honest. Because then you're literally opening a portal with a Ouija board. It's not like just communicating with spirits. You're opening a portal. And you never know what's going to come through. So those are not toys, kids. I know they sell them in the toy section, but do not use. Proceed with caution if you do. Oh, shit. I'm yawning my ass off. Okay. Yeah, a stupid drunk prank. Real stupid. It's the last thing you want to do when you're drunk. Interesting. That's super cool. So do you utilize your gift in any way, or is it just something that you kind of numb yourself to having, you know? Absolutely. Very true. I just not here for the Ouija boards. You know, spirit can talk to me through thoughts, through images, all of that, but I'm not chasing after them. Jen, are you still in here? Music for the vibe. You're asking me a lot of questions, so I feel like I should give you a question. Ask me a question and I will pull some cards for you. Yeah, no, it's super sweet. Definitely utilize your blessing. Any messages for you? Okay. You're welcome. Card is slipped. Keep asking me questions, guys. now, I'm probably going to do one for you too, Jack. And, I'll do one for you too, Rob, since you guys are being very interactive. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you being here to have combo. So we'll do music for vibe first, then Jack, and then Rob. My favorite time of the day is evening when I'm sleeping. I love to dream, you guys. I really do. I know that sounds like super Disney, but I really do love to dream. I feel like the best messages come through then. Okay. Anything for music to vibe? One. That comes out again. I know it was meant to be, but anyone for music to vibe. Well, the Justice card is out. It's interesting. I don't know if you're waiting on an apology from someone, possibly for not reciprocating. I'm going to shuffle this a little bit better because I feel like some of the same cards are coming out. But it could be very well be possible because it's supposed to, but I just don't want to feel like I'm tripping. You can't sleep ever. I love sleeping. I mean, I'm a night owl too, but my favorite part of the day is whenever I'm sleeping. Yeah. Oh, in the UK, that's dope. You like to dream too? Music of vibes. Okay. Music for the mind. Okay. Can we clarify the Emperor? Could possibly be that there is a certain person on your mind, or it could be that you're embodying the Emperor energy. However, take how it resonates with you. We have the High Priestess. So there's you've learned lessons, possibly if this is a person, you've learned lessons with this person, or possibly you have learned lessons through experiences in your life in general with you, and you're ready for a new start. We have this Ace of Pentacles, something with foundation. You're looking for your abundance, whether that be in love or just in general. We have the Dreamer here in the heart space. So either you're not taking a leap of faith, Spirit's telling you not to take a leap of faith, or they're not taking a leap of faith. Take it how it resonates. Because it's clarified with the 8 of Wands. It could either be that there's a passion that has fizzled out. I see it's coupled with the 5 of Swords too, so maybe there was some conflict. If this is about a person, then I would say that maybe either you're no longer wanting to take a leap of faith or continue on this journey with this person, or Spirit is telling you this might not be. You said it's you, okay? Okay, perfect. So for you, there's something you've lost the passion with. There's some type of mental conflict that you have going on right now in general. So this could be a career, and maybe that's why the Ace of Pentacles came out in general. Or it could just be anything in general, however it resonates with you. But either you're too scared to take a leap of faith on it, or you're not taking a leap of faith on it. And I feel like if that is the case, we have the Knight of Swords here telling you to be honest with yourself, to take swift action. You have to make a decision. Let's clarify it. So maybe they're saying if you're scared to take a leap of faith on it because you're not sure how it's going to pan out, and that's what's causing the mental conflict, that it's going to be challenging. You are correct in your fear, in the sense of it's not going to be easy. It's not just going to fall into your lap. But there is abundance at the end of your tunnel, at the end of the tunnel, if you do go for it. So I'm not sure if that makes sense to you. Whatever this passion is, you have some conflict over on making a decision on just like going for it, taking the risk. But they're saying take the risk. It's not going to be easy, but nothing that's worth the 10 of Pentacles is going to be easy. So take it. Thank you. I did my nails myself. Oh, thanks, Rob. Okay, Jack. Cat. Throw me a question. You're welcome. I'm doing well. Oh, thanks. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, nothing is easy. Very true. It's just different scales. I'm doing well, Jack, but I mean, like, you get a question, I'm going to do a reading for you if you have one. The map behind me. It does. My grandmother loves wine. I'm trying to find that balance too. We are in this together, for sure. Anything. Okay. Jack Cat wants a general spirit. What do you want to tell Jack Cat? What do you want to tell Jack Cat? Can I shuffle it? Okay. All right. I hate when this happens, when they come out in little chunks. Okay. Okay, so you got the Eight of Wands. Interesting. I feel like everybody's had the Three of Pentacles come out except for the last reading, and I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. I want to make sure that I'm shuffling this. I haven't had to shuffle in a while, so maybe my shuffling skills have gone down. You blocked two. I had a spiritual life coach for a little while. That kind of helped me, but I think it was more so just doing my research. I'm a sponge. I love researching. I have a lot of Cap in my chart, and I'm on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp, even though I'm an Aqua. And I have a Venus in Aqua. But I think Gemini's too. Gemini's my moon, so I think Gemini's are really interested in researching stuff too. But that's just like doing practices, meditating, trying to experience new things, going to spiritual meetups, like. Got you. Maybe that's why the Ace of Cups came out reversed. That makes sense. Okay, so maybe the cards weren't meant for you. Okay. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop it. Can you let me know what you want Jack Cat to know? Eight of Pentacles reverse. King of Pentacles reverse. Too many. The spiritual meetups actually aren't scary. The one that I go to is run by a council called the Enlightened Collective. And they're actually a bunch of like pastor kids, which is kind of funny, but they all have intuitive abilities. So they do psychic development, spiritual information, like different panels where you learn different things. I learned about Lumeria. I learned more about crystals. I was already into crystals, but I understand them a lot more learning about ancient Lumeria, just a lot of different things. So, you know. I'm going to hold off on the clarifiers for this. Okay, so we got the Eight of Pentacles reverse. We have the King of Pentacles reverse, and then we have the Magician upright. The Eight of Pentacles in the mental to me, because that can mean like working really hard and focusing on stuff. But when it's reversed, it kind of signifies a little bit of an unbalance, more so like overanalyzing things. And I don't know if this situation that you have blocking this person, they are still on your mind like heavily. Or if this is just a situation that's weighing on your mind heavily that you're overanalyzing right now. We have the Ace of Cups clarifying it and the Queen of Pentacles. So either you aren't taking the best approach to this, like the best and sensible approach to the situation, or they're not, or both of you. It could also be that either you or them are not making enough time for each other and vice versa. Maybe that's what led to the blocking. We also have the Ace of Cups. So definitely, I do see that there's some love here. It could be, I'm going to clarify it because I want to know what the Ace of Cups, can you clarify the Ace of Cups? Okay, so there's a passion to restart this connection. So I don't know if that's coming from you or them, or if it's both of you and you guys are just playing stubborn, but there's definitely a passion. You just have to assert yourself. I think the problem is you don't assert yourself enough. And this person kind of walks all over you sometimes. Yeah, this person walks all over you sometimes because you don't assert yourself enough. So you need to start asserting yourself if you want different answers. People are only going to treat you how they're only going to treat you in the energy that you put out. So if you're putting out energy that you're not deserving to be respected, you're not deserving to be heard, then those are the type of people you're going to get in your life, and that, or that's how they're going to treat you. So you have to kind of put your foot down and exactly. You have to put your foot down and assert yourself for sure. So we have the King of Pentacles reversed in the heart space. So that's not, it's a heart space, and it's not like more not a lot of like emotion. And you don't have to reach out. If this is someone who you had kind of like a chase dynamic with, then you shouldn't reach out. You should wait till they reach out to you. We have the Eight of Swords reverse. So I think you're realizing that this person is just not worth being mentally trapped over. Even though there's still passion here, there's still a want for that, you're just realizing that the toxicity had to fucking go, because Eight of Swords, you're no longer trapped in your mind about it. And you just see like the King of Pentacles up top. He's like smooth talker, not a bad way. He's got it all. He's like practical, logical, stable, sturdy, all of that. But it was reversed. So this person is like, you realize that they're not all of that to be dealing with like that mental conflict over. So I get it. You know, like when we first date a person, they're just like Adonis or whatever. And you realize like, nope, not, it's not glittering anymore. So yeah, the moon is illusion. So you're realizing that some of the things that you projected on this person to make them so amazing was freaking illusions. And they're telling you to just like release your fears surrounding with like possibly losing this person. Cause I do see passion here. So there's a big chance that this person will get their shit together once you put your foot down and create your boundaries. And anybody who makes you feel rejected, that's something you need to walk away from. Regardless if they're meant to come back, they're going to come back. But you don't want to give them the courtesy to be like, I can do whatever I want because this person's still going to be there. Gotta make people work for you sometimes, you know? So, now, I didn't say it sounded like you were meant to say anything to him. I'm just saying there's both passion there. And either you or him need to make time. Like I said, this is a small reading. So this is not like super in-depth, right? So I can't pinpoint exactly. Like usually if this was a full reading, I would break down what he's going through, how he's feeling currently, all that. And then I would do the same stuff with you. And then I would kind of break down what's the scenario, what things need to be done, what's the advice for the situation. But just in the short one, I'm not sure right now stand your ground. I'm not sure if he made time for you or you made time for him until you told me that he rejected you. So now I see that he wasn't making time for you, right? So it's little things like that. Can you clarify the Magician one more time? So definitely you have the power to manifest things, but they want you to take your time and really think about what you want, what you deserve, because there could be a new partnership on the horizon. Hey, Lily. So yeah, there could be, and they're also telling you to continue to move forward and live your life, right? Do things for yourself. But there could be a new partnership that's on the horizon. Or you could, want to work on this. I don't see anything like leave this person. I just see like put your boundaries up and don't deal with their shit anymore, or else they're not going to change. You want to get them out of these type of energies. So I hope that made sense for you. I hope that made sense. Okay, Rob. You're welcome. Hey, girl. Okay, good. I've been great. I've been fantastic. Fantastic. So tonight I'm really not doing free questions, y'all. I just wanted to catch up with everybody, and a lot of people were messaging me about 10 minutes. So I am doing 10 minutes tonight, but I'm probably going to be getting off here pretty soon. I have to work at 8 in the morning. That's another reason. In a few days, I'll be doing free questions again, but I won't be doing them as frequently. I'm really going to be focusing on my privates and like 10 minutes when I get in chats. Yeah, I know, right? I've just been taking a break and creating boundaries and learning things that I need to learn about myself. So tonight, I've just wanted to catch up and chit chat and get people ask me questions all the time while I'm doing readings, and I can't really like focus on questions in here and like reading cards for people. So wanted to get a chance to have you guys ask me some things. Oh, thanks. Ask me some things that I miss all the time when I'm in the chat. So just any like random spiritual questions or whatever. But Jack and Music and Rob have been in here for a while, just like conversing, which I really appreciated. A lot of people who didn't get a free question just like left. So obviously, I wanted to thank them for rocking with me. So Rob, I'm gonna pull for you, and I'll probably be getting off of here in the next like 20 minutes if the next 20 minutes if there's no more 10 minutes. Oh, thanks, Rob. It makes it harder. It makes it so hard because for me, the connections that I pull but I will be doing you guys a free live in a few days. So be patient, work with me. It makes it really hard. It makes it very picky. Oh, Rossetti, I'm very picky. When I meet people, it's like off of energy. Like it has to be energy. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how rich you are. If I don't feel, and it's literally I can't even describe it, a specific feeling that I get that I'm like, this is someone I need to get to know and that I need to talk to romantically. Yeah. In the reading I had last night, she was like, yeah, you're picky. She was like, and she picked up on it too. She's like, you date based off energy. She was like, and that's a good thing. That's a great thing. So I utilize my intuition. Whether the relationship ends up good or bad, it was all meant for a reason, and that's why I'm drawn to him. So I allowed that. It's really hard for me to cut people off. That's where the empath plays into it. So sad. It makes it really difficult for me to cut people off because I don't want to hurt people. But at the same time, if they're not doing my energy justice, then I don't need to be around them. So that's just, something that I had been working on, especially too in this like recent since like August, end of August to now. So yeah, it's child. Relationships are hard. They're hard. So I haven't had a lot of like boyfriends. I've had situations, but not a lot of boyfriends. Probably have. Let me count. I've literally had 4 boyfriends since I started dating when I was like 13, 12 or 13. 13. No, not even 13, maybe 14. So yeah, I'm really picky. My last relationship was like 9 years. Yeah. Now, situationships, I've had a lot of those. It's just really hard to keep my attention. I'm an Aqua Sun, Aqua Venus, y'all. Gotta really like impress me. Yeah, no. Not the move. And commitments are hard. I'm a very loyal person, so when I'm dating someone, I have tunnel fucking vision. So I have to make sure that they're as loyal to me as I am to them. Even though my last relationship was an open relationship, I'm a walking contradiction. I really am. And you know, it's not even all about that for me. If I just feel energetic, like an energetic pull, I'm like, yeah, 9 years long distance. Luckily he worked for an airline, but we were kind of like almost high school sweethearts. I don't know how to describe it. And you know, not all guys lie. You sort of walking paradox. Not all guys lie, but you know, unavailability might not necessarily mean that you're like dating someone. It could just mean that you're not ready for a relationship, not ready for commitment. I have learned a ton. And a lot of what I'm really, it's all coming back to me just having boundaries for myself. Yeah, I'm really mellow today. I'm really chill. I had a really good week, y'all. You said open once now. Understand, I get it. Yeah. I don't know if I lie. I don't think I lie. I think I might schmooze, like white lie, but I don't even want to call it a lie. It's like a business schmooze. I'm a charmer, so it makes networking really easy for me. Keep yawning. Not a long day. Long day. I'm literally just figuring out where I want to go and what I want to do and how I want to take my life right now, y'all. Career-wise and all that. I was telling my reader, my psychic reader that I go to, I was like, I don't want to sound pompous, but I'm good at a lot of things, so it's really hard for me to narrow down what I'm going to do, what I want to do. And she's like, it's not pompous. She's like, those are blessings. It's good, you know, and you're a very humble person. So she was just like, you just got to figure out what you want to do. I think that's another like air sign thing, definitely having triple air signs in my top 4 placements. That Capricorn rising only contains so much, right? So I got to figure it out. Always up in the air, always. That's why I like to dream. It's sad. I would rather sleep all day so I can dream than be out in the world doing stuff. So that's like, I literally have to force myself to be social. Oh, you're a Cappy. It's amazing. I feel like I just get such good messages. Like I can definitely tell that I'm a very ascended soul because I much rather be in like the spiritual dreamy plane than like this one. Like I'm ready to not reincarnate again, like not have to. That too. That too. And they're free. Who would have thunk it? You get to go everywhere in your dreams. Rob, you're silly. Not a damn thing. A whole vacation for the free skis. I do. I absolutely do. But they're never like spot on. It's more abstract. Like, you know, when you have dreams about things that are going on in your present, I have those type of dreams, but it's not my present. It's like something I need to realize for the future. So it can get really confusing. And honestly, I never really know until something happens. And I'm like, oh, okay, it makes sense. It does, Sammy, it does. Yeah. Like clairvoyance is not like my strong suit at all. I am definitely a clairsentient. I'm definitely a claircognizant. And highly empathic. I have clairvoyant times, some clairaudience, very rarely, but not as much as my claircognizant and my clairsentient. Yeah, no, I definitely understand Rob. That's so cool. I'm glad you're using your gift to help people. That's super amazing. This is fun. I love just talking to you guys. You don't need to know what it's called. I mean, if you see, that's clairvoyance literally translates to clear seeing. So I have not tried a crystal ball. You know, I was told before I really started doing readings that I would work with crystals a lot, and I don't really see that. Like, I love crystals. I have them. I used to just put them out in front of me when I did readings. Maybe that's what they meant. But as far as, oh my gosh, reading crystals and things like that, like, I just don't think that that's my thing, you know? If I look at a crystal ball in like a metaphysical store or something, I'm just looking at a really pretty crystal. Like, I don't see anything in it. Funny enough, the reading I had yesterday, she told me that, that's so funny that you say that now that I'm thinking about it. Like, oop, ding. She told me that when I use crystal, which my grandmother has a lot of crystal in her house, like crystal glasses and bowls. She's like, and I put that over photos. Looking at it helps me interpret and read a person's energy better and get more visions about that person, like more insight about that person. So I'm probably going to try that when I get off here. It sounds like you have a lot of, pretty much all the clairs. If that's all the senses, that's all the clairs. Levitate and fly away. Yeah, I know. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to see. She told me like I would do really well with that. She told me I'd do really well with petitions, doing candle petitions. She said that's just a natural knack for me. She said that I naturally would be good at dark magic. So to stay away from it, I'm like smart, real smart. And so I think there may be like Bruja ancestry in my family. Obviously, if you think about all the places I'm from, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Saba, Haiti, Bahamas, Ireland, which I don't know if are Irish people the most spiritual? Anyways, Chinese, and Native American, like most of those are very spiritual. So I wouldn't be surprised. Supreme Queen. I love the Fifth Element. Yeah, I probably could Jackcat if people sent me pictures. My friend, she literally reads pictures and she's so good at it. I'm always like, what did he think of me? Or what was his body language like? Or whatever. I'm always sending her shit so I can get the tea before I start messing with somebody. They are? Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Very interesting. You know, it's funny. I went through a stage where I was listening to Celtic French rap, but it was super melodic and really pretty. I'm loving them too. I'm really supposed to be getting off here so I can go to bed and get ready for work, but you guys are entertaining me. Really? Okay. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to do some more research. Un petit français. That accent was terrible too, by the way. I don't speak it that much. I can understand it a little bit better. I have a Haitian cousin, and You're like laughing. Mon petit français. And my little cousin, she's like, her dad, he's French, Haitian, Canadian. And she speaks French. She's like 3. And she really thinks it's funny. Even though I understand a little bit of it, she thinks it's funny to like speak to me in French. Oh, it's 3 or 4. She's 4 now. 4. Oh my gosh. You wish you had friends like what? I'm really logical too, though. I have like 7 planets in Capricorn. And that's another one of my problems. Like I fight with myself all the time. Like I know the logical part, but then my intuition and my emotional side is like, but I can be really impulsive. I'm very impatient. So that's something I'm working on. Honestly, I'm not very good at it. Besides like the white light aura thing, I do a lot of spiritual baths. I have had some dark magic against me within the past like year and a half. So I've done like hex removals and things like that. It's always good to have an altar. It's always good to have incense, sage, but yeah. I think I'm a work in progress. You see, I'm getting more tired as I sit in here, especially because I haven't done this in a while. Like every reading, I get more and more tired. Yeah, I'm not really a nature cleanser yet. I do like the nature, but I don't like be killing myself to get out there and, you know, that's really good. That's dope. All right. Any more questions before I get off here, guys? 3 a.m. All right, Gandhi. I'll be asleep in my dreams. You're welcome. I go to sleep. Protection candles are really good too. Protection petitions, protection rituals. Those can always help. I will. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night too. And I'll see you guys on here in a few days. So I can really get going. No, I feel that. That's good. That's awesome. Oh, yay. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I'll definitely have more energy to do some free readings and have some fun. Rob, I owe you a reading. I owe you a question. So remind me next time you're on here. All right, y'all. Sending you all a light and love. Yes, you guys sleep well. Rob, you might not be getting that much sleep, but you guys sleep well as well. Bless up. Yes. Love you, Sammy. Discording you very soon. After this weekend, I'm work all weekend, literally. I work in Brattle, if y'all didn't know. So I work all weekend, but after this weekend, I have like a week off, so I have time to chit chat and have some fun. Good night, you guys. Sweet dreams.